Are you running out of air or losing focus in your sound? I'm going to share a top tip with you that you can try to help this along the way, and I'm going to show you a pretty cool way of checking up your technique without even touching your flute. Sometimes you might have a long, slow phrase and it might include some high notes and you're just struggling to make your breath last. So we know that our best sound is going to come from direction of air, speed of air, and air pressure. So I would check to see, are you overblowing? That's the first thing. So let's say we've got this lovely tune. But you're struggling to get through it. Yours sounds more. It might be that you don't need to use quite as much air for your top note, and in search of finding the right place, you're leaking air round the side of the head joint rather than directing the air to the target point. Okay, what about this? Half the air, double the strength. So when I say strength, I mean the support that you're working with, and your diaphragm and all your abdominal muscles. Increase that support, which will allow you to keep supporting the column of air. Slow the air down. Half the air, double the strength. Try aiming for that top note, changing the angle of the air so you're hitting the right spot, but slowing the air right down. You'll find that your air goes an awful lot further. This can happen in fast passages too. You know, sometimes when we're fretting over fast notes, we're thinking of finger work, we're moving our fingers fast, we're blowing lots of air, and the sound is really unfocused and we can't quite get as far as we would like to. You can see how that uses lots more air, so it's in our interest to use a lot less air. If you've got the angle of the air correctly, you're hitting that sweet spot for the notes, you can use a fraction of the air and make it last a lot longer. Half the air, double the strength. I'm going to show you in a second just an idea of how you can check how you're slowing that air down. Have you ever been playing in a band and the conductor's asking you to play louder and louder and louder, and actually you can't play any louder, but you just start sounding worse and sharp? It's not ideal for those round about you either. The chances are you're just using too much air and not thinking enough about the direction or about the strength or the support. So half the air, double the support. So in our efforts to play loudly, the note just cracks and it's got that really fuzzy sound to it. If we can actually direct it to the right place, we can get a lot louder by using not very much air. You'll find the focus is better too. You'll have heard me talking about the Numo Pro, and actually that's the very best tool for working this out and helping you get the three of those points, the air's direction, air speed and air pressure, getting them all mastered. But in absence of a Numo Pro, you can try this. I've got a glass of water and a straw with Mickey Mouse, no less. I'm going to blow bubbles into the glass of water. I'm blowing them fast. But I can also vary that speed and blow them slowly. So you want to practice slowing the bubbles down until you've got tiny, tiny bubbles that are constantly moving, and keep that at that speed. Do a lot of that until you're really secure with it. You can also practice changing the speed of air, which will help you with expressive playing. Once you've done that, pick up your flute and experiment with slowing that air right down. You should instantly see a difference in your playing, and you should be able to make those phrases last much, much longer. If you're still having a bit of an issue, then it's potentially the angle of the air that you're blowing at. And at this, I would definitely recommend that you have a look at slurred octaves or harmonics to help with the flexibility in your jaw and finding that sweet spot for playing. If you have liked this video and it's maybe giving you something to think about in your flute playing, then please like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, give me any comments down below and I will try my best to answer them. Happy fluting.